throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. What a catch and run by the junior.
That's big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks a tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Green. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The RPO caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Brown. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get it down, but a big play to 46. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first down, it's play action. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit as that pass.
It's picked off. He tried to the ball into a tight window.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Pressure is coming, and the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Inside deals now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at the 35. What a catch and run by the junior.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this deep.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the point after is right down the middle. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes a handoff. Defense is stopped for no gain. The defense and the crowd fired up tonight.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
He's running out of time here. With sure hands, it's Brown. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Listen.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Receiver makes the grab. Great move there. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
There's the handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Haas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert their...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a shotgun run call. Powers through. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Tailback with another carry. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, the quarterback obviously saw something there for him to hand it off. It was probably the defense not being in their lanes and sitting back against the pass game. And, man, did he make them pay for it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, Tigers. They finish off the scoring drive.
But great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Barnett. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down.
Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Trying to find room. It's Edwards. Finding space at the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting him off. Softball brought down after a nice run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Green. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Pulls it in. It's Hill. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Now, 4th down.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Clemson.
Being on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they tack on 3 on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Offense ready to start this drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. It's another deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Haas. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
He's looking deep here. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. At the 10. They'll finally bring them down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Touchdown, LSU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Clemson. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, LSU. stop him there.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now it's third down and goal for the offense. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a 4th down late in this game. As a head coach, you got to make a decision and go for the field goal to take the lead here.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Ending off on the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
It's pass. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.